For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kickin. It's great to be here with you guys this evening. Man, today was a very busy day for me. I had to do a lot of rearranging over at the warehouse, and I also packaged up books for GalaxyCon Columbus, which I'm really excited about. Sorry, it's kind of weird to see this picture through my phone, but there it is. You guys can see all the books that we're packaging up here. So this is going to be a very interesting convention for me, a very challenging one, because I'm basically doing a different loadout right now. As of right now, Yixun Shin has been doing so well that I am selling through so many issues of the series. So issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 are coming close to selling out. Like, I don't think I'll have many books to get me through next year. Like, so what I've decided to do in order to keep this keep myself from having to go back to press right away, what I've done is I've decided to switch up and focus on Warline right now. And so I'm bringing more copies of Warline with me and scaling back the amount of Yixun Shin books I bring with me to conventions. That's going to be my plan going into 2025. And while we start working on getting Warline 3 done and Warline 3 out there, we're going to really be focusing on pushing the first 2 issues as much as possible, so that when we get that 3rd issue, we'll be in a good spot. So it's been a pretty busy day, so I'm kind of like out of it, but we got a great show for you guys tonight. I have done a lot to prepare for tonight as well, and we're doing an entire collection of books that are all going for $1. So this is the time to build up your dollar book collection here. And as always, if you spend $25 with me, you're going to get to spin the wheel here. You spend $50 with me, and you get free shipping on your order. And let's get started. So the first book we have for tonight is Amazing Spider-Man, number 403. That's a really cool cover here by Mark Bagley. And it is the trial of Peter Parker, part 2 of that. And I'm going to ask for just $4 on this tonight. So $4 on Amazing Spider-Man 403. The next book I have here is Superman number 82. We got a foil cover here. Superman is back for good, this time with a mullet. And he's bringing his mullet with him. We are doing this for just $4 tonight. That is a low price on that book. Batman number 50. Batman number 50 is going to go for $4 tonight. This is the issue where Batman gets married to Catwoman, supposedly. There's a lot of controversy with this issue because apparently they didn't get married. And in fact, it was so bad. I remember being at San Diego Comic-Con the year this book was released, and Tom King had to be escorted by security guards because he was getting death threats over this issue. This is going to go for just $4 tonight. I have Fantastic Four, number 1, Heroes Return. This is going to go for just $4 tonight. Really cool cover here by Alan Davis. His artwork's sensational. This is going to go for just $4. Then I got Detective Comics 1000. Detective Comics 1000. I am into this for $5, so I'm selling it tonight for just $8. $8 on Detective Comics number 1000. Radiant Black number 1 is going to go for just $12 tonight. This is the first appearance of the character. It's a pretty big deal here. This is going to go for just $12 tonight. Spider-Boy #1. Spider-Boy's first ongoing series. This is going to go for just $12 tonight. I'll do it at $12 for Spider-Boy. Normally it's $15. I'll do it at $12. Predator versus Black Panther #1. This was a fun series here where we see the Predator invade Wakanda and try and steal. They're trying to find the riddle of vibranium. They're trying to steal vibranium. And they come into Wakanda and they start hunting the different Wakandan warriors. And so Wakanda responds along with the Black Panther. This is a pretty interesting crossover. It's the first time we've seen these characters cross over. And we're getting a lot of this stuff now. Last year we had Wolverine versus the Predator. This year we got Black Panther versus the Predator. And in 2025, we're getting Spider-Man versus the Predator, which is going to be very interesting. These books, I think, are novelty. They're going to go up in value over time, especially considering the fact that this is the first time we've ever seen these characters cross over like this. So we are going to do issue 1 tonight for just $10. $10 on Predator and Black Panther #1. How's everyone doing tonight? I have Silk #3. Silk #3 is going to go for just $4 tonight. Silk #3. I believe this is a Lee In Hyuk variant cover, and it is just going to go for $4. I have Nightwing, Fallen Grayson, part 2 of 5. This was a lot of fun. So I actually picked up this entire run, and I accidentally got the second one, the second part of it, which is this issue right here. I got 2 copies of it accidentally. Price on it is going to be $5. It's an unread book. I just literally picked it up and realized, oh man, I already had this one. So Fallen Grayson is the concluding arc of Tom Taylor. And I've never been really privy to reading a lot of Nightwing comics, but this one has been exceptionally good. So the villain of this story, his name is Heartless, and that's him on the cover here. And Heartless basically frames Dick Grayson and lets everybody know in Bloodhaven that that Dick Grayson is heartless. So why is he called Heartless? Because he steals the hearts of his victims. And what he has done now is he's kidnapped a bunch of parents and he's orphaning them all. And meanwhile, Dick Grayson is dealing with a sudden fear of heights. So that's why it's called Fallen Grayson, is because he's now trying to get back to he's trying to conquer his fear of heights, which stretches back to his past. And he goes on a journey in order to do this while being on the run from the police. It's a really, really great run. And if you're a fan of Dick Grayson or Nightwing, I think you're going to really enjoy this. This entire run was outstanding. I had so much fun with it. And this is going to be $5 for the second issue. You won't regret it. That much I guarantee. Hey, what's up, Joe? How you doing? Next up, I have Absolute Wonder Woman #1. Sold out on the retail level, but we got it right here. This is going to go for just $15 tonight for Absolute Wonder Woman #1. This was a really great read. I really love the artwork by Hayden Sherman here, Kelly Thompson. She, set everything up really interestingly. Issue 2 came out last week, and it was a lot of fun. I'm liking Absolute Wonder Woman. I think you will too. This is going to go for just $10 tonight for Absolute Wonder Woman #1. Next up, I have Wolverine #300. Wolverine 300 is going to go for just $4 tonight. Then I have Venom #1. Venom #1 is going to go for $8 tonight. This is the start of Donny Cates' run. $8 on this. And finally, I have the Ultimates #4. This is a really solid book right here. I really, really enjoyed this. This gives us a glimpse into the origin of Ultimate Doctor Doom. And what has happened to him is that he was basically tortured by the Maker, and that's how he became Doctor Doom. And when you see how all this unfolds, it's really intense. It's a really, really great issue. And really, honestly, this series has been pretty consistent. Issue 7 came out this week, and it does a lot of things differently. They made Hawkeye a Native American, which I think is badass. I really like the idea of Hawkeye being Native American. Tony Stark, he's not Iron Man, he's Iron Lad. That's not a huge change, but the Hulk is basically a Shaolin monk, and he basically lives on Kunlun. So it's like they've amalgamated Hulk with Iron Fist, and he's like the main bad guy. And so they were fighting him last week or in the previous issue, and they just got their butts kicked. But if it wasn't for Doom, they would have all died. But it's interesting that Reed Richards is Dr. Doom in this world. It's been a pretty interesting world building thing that we've seen happening here. Dennis Camp is the writer on this. I highly recommend picking this up. Really awesome cover. This is the series. This is the issue here that made me a fan of the series and why I started reading it in the first place. And that is going to go for $8 tonight. And then up top, I have Justice League Convergence. It's a 2-part series. I have parts 1 and 2. We're going to do them both for just $5 tonight. So the DC Convergence is just $5 for parts 1 and 2. And then I have the Spectacular Spider-Man run. I have issues 194, 195, and 196. If you decide you want to grab all 3 of these issues, it's just $5. $5 and they're out the door. And finally, I have this really interesting series here from Avatar Press. It's called God is Dead by Jonathan Hickman and Mike Costa. I have issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to do the entire series here for just $10 for these. It's not the entire series, but it's these 4 issues, and it's just going to go for $10. What's up, Roberto? How you doing? This was supposed to be. David Moore, what's up, man? How you doing? Congratulations on your new role. David Moore is going to be a college professor, which is really cool. Batman on the bottom row. Okay, so Batman number 50 is off to Roberto. We got to play the David Moore video. We're going to do it right now, as a matter of fact. Hang on. Chris Dysko's begging for it. David Moore! All right, we're about to get into dollar comics here. I'm just going to grab one more book here for the bottom row, and then we are ready to rock and roll. I want to do this. Been trying to sell this for a while. I have Black Panther number 25, Legacy number 197. I'm going for just $3 tonight. $3 on this. All right, and if anybody has any questions on the lower rack of books, just let me know. Wolverine 300 is still available. You want to grab this? I got you, Joe. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Next up, I got Wetworks Vampirella number 1. I'm going to do this tonight for just $3, which is pretty much the cover price on the book. All right, you guys ready for some dollar books? Let's do this. So the goal for tonight is to move through as much of this stuff as possible so that when I go out to Columbus this weekend, I have some buying power out there. And what I want to do is I want to talk to some of the other dealers, see what they're willing to unload, and bring you guys some cool new stuff. So let's get to it. I have Disaster Inc. #4 going for $1. Iron Man 234, 235, 253, and 255, all going for $1 a piece. So that is $4 on this set. Yeah, totally, right? I feel the same way, Joe. I have Avengers 38 going for $1. Star Trek, The Next Generation, The Medulla Imperative, #1, #2, #3, and #4. If you want your medulla oblongata to work well, you're going to want these books. I'm going to do them all for just $4. New Men #6 is $1. Ruse #20 is $1. OMAC #1 is $1. Actia by Gerard Jones and Gene Ha. Octane. Man, it's in Cyrillic, but it's octane. You meant to read it in English. Yeah, sorry. Gene Ha on art. Gene Ha's a phenomenal artist. This is going to go for $1. I can't see your avatar picture, but let's see. Yeah, I do. Is that the? What am I looking at here? I need to see it bigger, Joe. If you could send it to me, I'd be happy to look at it and give you my thoughts. But generally speaking, it looks good. Whoa! I want to point out something I just realized. This Ruse book, it's signed by somebody. There's a signature right there. $1. Get a book for $1 with a signature on it. Ruse 20. Oh, it's the side of a guitar. Oh, that's cool. Let me see it again. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that is cool. Samurai #12, #13. That's going to go for just $2. Typhoid #3 is going to go for $1. GCPD, The Blue Wall #4, $1. The Punisher from Marvel Knights, #9, #10, #11, and #12. That's going to go for just $4. Marvels #1 by Alex Ross and Jim Kruger. This is going to go for just $1. It's a hell of a deal on that book. Dollar books, y'all. Jump on it. Flash Gordon, Zeitgeist #1 is $1. Marbles and Ruse. Off to David Moore. Poison Ivy #6 is $1. What's up, Don? How you doing? Flash Gordon's off the fill. Professor David Moore. Philip, I'm doing good. Oppressor David Moore. Whoa. Whoa. Oppressor David Moore. He oppresses flash books. That's what he does. That's part of the curriculum. Poison Ivy, number 6, $1. X Factor Annual, number 5, is going to go for $1. I have the Outsiders, number 24, going for $1. Action Comics, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. I kind of like David Moore as an oppressor than a professor. Oh, wow. And watch Black Adam. That's pretty punishing. That's punishing. Oh, Don, give Michelle a big hello for me. She's awesome. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 Action Comics books. All right, going for $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got you, Joe. I have Kids going for $1. Kids number 6, $1. Babylon 5 in Valen's Name number 3 is going for $1. You know, it's another book that's kind of like Marvel's version of The Flash is X Factor. I don't ever see anybody buying X Factor here. We got X Factor oppressors on this show. I'd really like to address that. For all of you who are X Factor oppressors, I'm calling you out right now. Gosh, there's some really good stuff here. Midnighter and Apollo number 6 going for $1. Batman 446, 449, 454. We got a Mike Mignola cover. 456, 462, 463, 485. All going for $1 a pop. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 for $7. Rudy, what are you talking about? Which finale? No, it's not Kids in the Hall. But now I have the Kids in the Hall song in my head. And you know what's interesting? I was watching Eastbound and Down, and they brought back some members. Oh, no, wait. Actually, that was members of the, what was it? Oh, man. It was an MTV sketch comedy show. The State. They had some of those guys. Oh, Superman and Lois. I haven't seen Superman and Lois. So this was it, huh? This was the series finale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don's calling the Batmans. It's 7. Let him watch as we consecrate this. and I will watch as we consecrate this. So, Don, you, Jacob Vogel, and Roberto are the last 3 people that I owe Warline stuff to. So just so you know, with the next package that I send out to you, it'll include your Warline reward. But other than that, Warline Kickstarter fulfillment is complete, and that is such a relief. You let him watch as we consecrate this. I'm now watching Vice Principals again. That was also great. I love Vice Principals. Have any of you guys seen Vice Principals? Extraordinary X-Men number 13 is going for $1. Pretty Violent number 10 is $1. Shadow of the Bat number 9, number 10. Number 11, these Stealth-Freeze covers are just so killer. Number 12, number 13, number 14, number 16. I actually have 2 copies of 16. This is going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All 8 for 8. All 8 for 8. Sword number 1 is going to go for $1. Freedom Fighters number 8, $1. Detective Comics 630 is $1. Avengers Fairy Tales number 2 of 4. And number 3 of 4, $2 on this. Liberty Girl, first new issue, number 1 going for $1. Brute Force number 1 going for $1. I have not seen The Righteous Gemstones. Now I need to see this. That's cool. Is Danny McBride in it? I just really like Danny McBride. He's so fantastic. So about this Avengers Fairy Tales, this is a 4-part series, and it is written by C.B. Cebulski. All right, Brute Force is off to David Moore. Subtle Violence number 1 is $1. Donald Duck Family Comics, free comic book day is $1. Old Man Quill number 2 is $1. Star Trek The Medulla Imperative number 1 is $1. Robins number 1 of 6 is $1. From Chaos Comics, we have Lynch Mob number 1 going for $1. So Phil, just so you know, I have David Moore coming up right before you. Okay, and Phil calls Subtle Violence and Donald Duck. Got it. Just don't want you to think that I'm missing it. I gotta honor the first person who pops up on here. And sometimes it's weird, but I gotta go by with what I see on my screen. And I promise you, if I'm ever wrong, you know I will take care of you. You know I'll always do right by you guys. Especially you. So, all right. So Subtle Violence and Donald Duck are off to you. Really? Okay, cool. All right. Thank you guys for being cool about it. It's weird. I've had it show up like that before, where someone else gets it, and that's really, I hate that that's how it shows up. But I promise you, like, I'll even take a screenshot of it, just so you guys can see that I'm not lying. But it was literally, it must have been at the same time, and I don't know why, but it shows up as David Moore first. And I'm not just saying this because I'm trying to beat a dead horse with this situation. This has happened before, where you guys will both be watching, and for some reason it'll just show up on here before. But I appreciate everybody being cool about it. Oh, my man. David Moore, you are a saint. That is amazing. Thank you for doing that. And I love you, buddy. You're awesome. I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you for educating future generations so that their medulla oblongatas are brighter and smarter. Star Trek The Medulla Imperative number 1 is going for $1. Old Man Quill number 2 is going for $1. We got the Robins and we got the Lynch Mob. Lynch Mob from Chaos Comics. That looks like a interesting series here. You got Greg Capullo on the cover going for $1. Seriously, I'm surprised this hasn't sold yet. David Moore is a man of the people. That is exactly what David Moore is. He is a man of the people. Pretty soon he's going to be failing students left and right. I'm failing you even though you gave me an A paper, because I don't like you being a kiss ass. I really just hope you'll be like Danny McBride in Vice Principals. The way he just looks at these kids and he's like, shut the fuck up. He's like yelling at all the students. I have Age of Conan, Valeria, number 3, going for $1. Detective Comics 1037 is $1. Superman, number 10. This is from Bendis's run. Number 10, number 11, and number 12. This is going to go for $3. $3 on these. You're the man, dude. You are the man. So, David Moore, what are you going to be teaching? Draken New Dawn. From this is a Power Rangers thing. It's going to go for $1. Heath, what's up, man? Valeria. Was it Valeria? It's the only Conan book I saw here, right? The Age of Conan. That's it. That was the book, right? Oh, that's really cool. That's actually a very interesting topic. There's a lot of politics in sports, so that should be really interesting. Awesome. Okay, I got you, bud. Are you rushing? Were you rushing or were you dragging? Oh, that was great. Chris Steisko for the win. That was great. Chris Steisko, you are the best lawyer ever. That is awesome. Thank you, Chris Steisko, for bringing Whiplash into this. Amazing Spider-Man number 540 going for $1. Back in Black. I can't believe I'm selling this for so cheap, but hey, it's in the dollar bin, so there you go. Ron Gardy and J. Michael Straczynski. Spider-Man coming back into his black costume. I'm oppressing. He's just an oppressor, not professor, oppressor. All right, from Ed Pisker, I have X-Men Grand Design number 1 and number 2. Now, for those of you who don't know much about this creator, unfortunately, he passed away earlier this year on account of some allegations that I guess were true. But if you push all that aside, it was a really unfortunate situation that happened to him. But he was an incredible creator. He just did such great work, and regardless of his shortcomings, he really was a talented dude. Where there's oppression, there's resistance. And there's 2 issues of Grand Design heading over to David Moore. Web of Spider-Man number 19 going for $1. That was terrible. That was really, really bad. Daredevil 282 is $1. The Hardcore number 7. I really like this cover. It's a really detailed cover when you look at it. Kind of reminds me of the Fantastic Four number 1 cover. Legion 91 number 28 and 55. That's going to go for $2. All right, next up I have Wolverine number 3, number 18, number 23, number 25, number 26, number 31, number 47, number 56, number 57, and number 58. So we got all these books here. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10 issues going for $10. Yeah, he's going to be teaching at University of Alabama. Car Warriors number 2 going for $1. Wolverine off to sweet. You guys are eating these dollar books up. I love it. Thank you very much. I'm trying to consolidate as much of the collection as I can right now, because pretty soon what's going to be happening is I'm going to be bringing all the collection into my house. So I have to start thinking about where everything's going to be going soon. But this is going to make things a lot easier for me because everything will be here. So if you guys are looking for something, it'll be a lot easier for me to find it. I won't have to go back and forth to the warehouse. So that'll be interesting. David Moore, are you okay giving up Wolverine number 23 to Chris Nash? Let me know if you'd be okay with that. In the land of the Seminoles, that's going to go for $1. All right, awesome. Chris Nash, you got it. Thank you, David Moore. We're going to have to play the David Moore video again. He's earned it. We're doing it.
David Moore!
I don't know when Armageddon's coming, but when Armageddon does finally come and the final battle for humanity occurs, we will all be screaming David Moore when we go into battle. I didn't know your family's Seminole. I don't know what that means. Okay, Tex is off to you. What is Seminole? Is that a... I don't even want to guess. Just tell me what it is. Where's the book? There it is. It's off to you, Phil. Chris just beat Chuck Norris in arm wrestling. Oh, I can imagine. Lecturing is the fun part, and then it's the grading that's hard. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting, Phil. Will Rogers, Gandhi, David Moore. All right, I got hard case number 2 and number 3 going for $2. Ravencroft number 3 is going to go for $1. Green Lantern Corps, Edge of Oblivion number 2 of 6 going for $1. Savage Avengers number 1, we got a variant here going for $1. Now I know that. Thanks for sharing that, Phil. I didn't know that was your background. Nightwing 36, $1. Firearm number 13. I don't know why it says number 1 here, but there's a number 13 and a number 1. And Firearm number 2. Getting both for $2. Mercy Sparks Year 1 number 1 is $1. The Rise of Ultraman number 3 is $1. Thunderbolts number 9 is $1. I Make Boys Cry number 2 going for $1. Peter Parker The Amazing Shutterbug number 1 is $1. The Man Called Axe number 1 is $1. All right, so here's the deal. Ultraman off the fill. We got a double rack here. I'm doing them at 25. Double racks at 25 today. Anybody wants that double rack, it's 25. I want to move through this stuff as quickly as possible. Get rid of it as quickly as possible. Don't want to mess with this anymore. $25, you get everything. You get all those Shadow the Bats. You get the Iron Mans. You get the Star Treks. You get Liberty Girl. Number 1, you get that Amazing Spider-Man. Lots of good books here. All going for $1 a pop right now, or if you grab them all together, it's just 25, which means let's count how much you're going to spend on each book. Okay, we got 70 comics up here. 70 comics. Okay, Heath called Liberty Girl. Gotcha, Heath. I'll add an extra comic here in a minute. We got 70 comics here at 25. That is 36 cents a book. 36 cents a book. And to replace Liberty Girl, I have Joe Frankenstein #1 from IDW, going for $1. I would really, really like to get rid of this double rack. $25, it's all yours. At 36 cents a pop, you can make your money back for sure. Or if you got a desire to build out your collection, here's a lot of fun stuff for you guys. If you have any questions about the lower rack stuff, I'm basically marking everything down 20% on the lower rack here since it's end of the year. So $25 for the double rack. You guys let me know. We'll wait until 49. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to decide. Got some good books up here. Or claim your dollar books. Some really good stuff here. And I still have a lot to go through. So this is just like, this isn't even, this is only a quarter of what I have. And you guys are eating it up so far. So thank you very much. But if you guys take all of this, it is 25 bucks. Yeah. Phil, I still have like about a long box of books that I got to ship you. Star Trek is off to, all right, Savage Avengers. Let's see. Savage Avengers. Okay, as far as Star Trek goes, did you want this one or did you want all the Medola Imperatives? It'd be $5 for all of them, Heath. Let me know. Or just one. Let me know. I have this one and then I have these four. This is Next Generation. Yeah, no, for sure. I get it. Oh, okay, great. Have any more claims on the double racks? Okay. Looks like we got everything so far. Anybody else want me to show off anything? This is a last request. If not, I'm going to take this down and we're going to start fresh here. In about 10 minutes here, we're going to be doing FOMO books. What's up, Joe? How you doing, dude? Joe McBee in the house. All right, let's start building out that next stack of books here. Next big stack of dollar books. Okay, the Avengers Fairy, and we got the Punisher books. I'll go get those. Make Boys Cry books. Fun fact, Make Boys Cry books were written by Lorena. That's funny. Okay. I'm pulling the Punisher books for Heath, Joe Frankenstein for Phil. Phil, how's the weather in Germany right now? And Avengers Fairy Tales for Lorena. That's great. Okay, Heath. Nice pickup on those Punishers. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Okay, did I miss anything else? It's cold out there? Is it like, how cold? Like Chicago cold? It's freaking cold as balls outside right now. I freaking hate the weather here. It is right now 21 degrees outside. I still gotta let Bentley out, and he hates going outside when it's this cold. I'm like, come on, dude, go do your business. And he looks at me and he's like, I don't want to pee and poo out here. Are you kidding me? There's like steam coming out when he does his business. It's so freaking cold and stupid. All right, back to comic slinging here. I have some issues of Cena Grace's Iceman. I have issue 2, issue 3, issue 7, and issue 8, going for $4. It is balls cold. Doctor Who, number 8, going for $1. Alpha Flight, number 10, $1. Wildcats, number 1, $1. Plastic Man and the Freedom Fighters, Convergence, number 202, going for $1. Hey, look, it's Minnie Driver. Honor number 1 is $1. Forever People number 1 is $1. Hawkeye and Mockingbird number 4 is $1. Iron Man Rapture number 204 is $1. King Thor number 4 is $1. Flash Gordon number 3 is $1. Quicksilver number 10 is $1. Batman Secret Files Huntress number 1 is $1. Infinity People number 1. We got a Future's End book here. That's going to go for $1. Hawkeye is off to Heath. Flash Gordon. Thank you. Thank you very much, Tori. How you doing tonight, Tori? Guys, thank you for showing up. I honestly, I've been feeling a little bit of psychological, I've been kind of dealing with some of my own neuroses, I guess you can call it. So this will be the first convention that I'm doing tomorrow where I'm changing out the layout of of how I sell books, and I'm basically raising the number of Warline books and lowering the number of Eastern Mission books. I have never, in the 15 years that I've been publishing, have ever decided to do that before. And so it's a little bit of a risk. but it's an essential one that needs to be played out, because if I don't start doing this, I'm going to run out of Yi Sun books, and I don't have the funds to go back to printing right now. It's a good problem to have, but a pretty bad problem to have at the same time, because in order to get books, I need to infuse a large sum of money. And right now, the issue is with printing and with everything, I'm not sure what's going to happen yet, but there's going to be tariffs introduced in 2025, whether you're printing from here, whether you're printing from Canada or Mexico or China. All three places, there's going to be tariffs coming through from all of them. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing for printing yet. And it's a scary thing, and it's a real serious issue. And especially with getting more books, it's not that I don't have them. It's just that I literally have to input a large sum of money into it. So right now, my goal going into 2025 is to get Warline 3 printed first. So that's going to be the first thing. And we're coming very close to finishing Warline 3. There's 7 pages left to illustrate. And then Fabrice is going to be doing a Noir edition cover for us. So we'll be first releasing a Noir edition of Warline 3, which will be out pretty early next year. But just as soon as we're done with Warline, Dexter's immediately going back and working on Yi Sun. So going into 2025, we're starting that journey to finish up Yi Sun. And then I think after I sell through all of my single issues on Yi Sun, I think that's it for single issues. We're going to just be switching over to trade paperbacks for Yi Sun. We're not going to be doing singles anymore. So I'm just going to be putting out trades and just selling them all off for $10. Getting to that point is going to be a matter of finding the right printer, finding all the right resources, and that's going to take time. And when you don't have the answers in front of you now, it's an unsettling feeling. And there's also a lot of changes coming in other ways too. So like I said, I'm in the process of consolidating and bringing the entire collection as well as all my publishing stuff into my house, which there's plenty of room for me to do that here, but it's a process and it's a lot. So just having to deal with all of the stuff right now, it's a little stressful. I'm not that worried about it, but this will be an interesting go at the convention, and I'm pretty excited about it. You know, like honestly, I'm happy to be scaling up on Warline, and you know, it's what I've wanted to do for a very long time. You know, I've been selling Yi Sun, you know, full time at conventions for, you know, 16 years now. I can't believe how much time has passed, and it has brought me a lot of success. But to move on to doing something else, that's going to be exciting. So I'm happy for it. I'm not taking Yi Sun out of print, but we're probably going to just do micro runs on the last 2 single issues, which will actually make them more sought after, I think. And we're just going to focus on, you know, just getting more Warline out there. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, time does fly. What's up, D? How you doing? We're doing dollar books tonight. So Tori met Robert England. That's awesome. He is awesome. He met Freddy Krueger himself. You played PlayStation today? That's awesome. What were you playing? Oh, wow. He's going to be 5 hours away from you this weekend. Huh. All right, back to dollar books. I have Iron Patriot number 4 going for $1. Iron Man number 18 and number 26, that is $2. The Infinity Entity number 1 is $1. And as soon as I'm done building out this left rack here, we will get going on FOMO books, because it is that time. The Ravagers number 1 is $1. Science Fiction, The Standoff, John Carpenter's The Tales of Science Fiction, The Standoff, issue 4 of 5 is $1. Iron Man Legacy number 7 is $1. Blood and Shadows by Joe R. Lansdale and Mark A. Nelson is going for $1. Yes, it is. Peter, what's up? Peter Trevino, man, I haven't seen you in a hot second. How you doing, brother? How's the family? Thor number 492 is $1. We got a Captain America Annual number 9, number 10, which has a Magnolia cover, and number 11 going for $3. Larry and I got something for you. Ultimate Comics, The Ultimates, number 14, number 15, number 16, number 17, and number 18. Work's kicking your ass. I'm sorry to hear that. This is going to go for $5. What are you doing now? Where are you working at? Oh man, opening a warehouse that's so much work. That sucks. I feel for you, man. Warehousing is so much work. All right, I have Avengers 330, 332. Oh, there's Dr. Doom. 334, 335, and 336. Are you looking to work in Germany, Phil? This is going to go for $5. What Tales was that? Tales of Science Fiction, number 4 of 5. John Carpenter's Tales of Science Fiction, The Standoff. It's going for $1. Okay. All right. This is it. No one is going to buy these books, I promise you. I swear to you guys all right now, no one is going to buy this set of books. You know what I'm about to pitch. If you've been watching this show carefully, you know what I'm about to pitch. All right. You guys ready for some books that are not going to sell tonight? I have The Flash, number 185. He's running to the rack and back into the collection. 186. He's wondering why no one wants him. Number 187. He's like, no, I don't want to take these. I don't want to go to these other people. No, don't leave me alone. 188 up. He's about to get flashed. Number 189 and number 190. More witchcraft. I got all these flash books. 6 flash books for $6. All from Jeff Johns' run. That's a straight flush run from 185 to 190. $6? No one wants this. I know no one wants this. I'm certain no one wants this. That's some not FOMO, that's slow-mo books. Slow-mo books. No one wants them. Hide your eyes, it's the Flash. Nope. I know you like Luke McBain, but you know the only thing that is hotter than Luke McBain is not hotter than Luke McBain is the Flash. Tape those Flash books together and airmail them to me. Is that a claim, Phil? Is that an actual claim? Superman, Man of Steel, number 23 and number 24. Just confirm if that's a claim. I don't know if that's a joke or a claim, but I got you. I got you if you want. $2 on those. Use a slingshot. Solar Man of the Atom, number 22 is $1. Yes, I did. I got the Tales for you, Joe. You're set. All right. So do I have a claim on the Flash, Phil? Just let me know. And if not, it is FOMO time. So I'm just waiting on that. But anyway, I won't wait on that. It's just FOMO time. You guys ready?
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great tales.
I want you all to see what is being consecrated here. These Flash books are gone. They're gone. I have wiped away the hatred of Flash. This is great. This is my moment right here. Those Flash books are off to Phil. Good Lord. You all said it wasn't possible, and here it is. He's a Flasher. He is coming out the closet. He is a Flasher, and he doesn't care what you think. You got a problem with it, you fly over to Germany and you confront him about it, and he'll show you he'll show you the business. He'll make you read all those flash books naked outside in the 32 to 36 degree cold weather out there. Heath is saying he's still not claiming Uncanny or X-Force. That's a great shirt slogan. All right. JLA Act of God book 1 of 3 is going for $1. All right. Ultimates are off to Lorena. And I'm supposed to be doing FOMO books right now. I will in a second. Okay. Lorena, speaking of Ultimates books, since you've been reading Ultimate stuff, you gotta pick up Ultimates number 4. Please consider this. This is so good. And it's going for $8. It's the issue where we discover that how the Maker turns Reed Richards into Dr. Doom. It's very, very good. Overall, that Ultimate series has been really great. I don't know if you've been reading those, but it's been really good. Okay, now it's FOMO time. Here are your FOMO books for today. I have Batman number 7 from Snyder and Capullo's run. That's going to go for $5. Oh, okay, so you have the completed X Factor run? That's why you're not buying it? Sure, that's the reason why you're not picking up. You know what? There's one thing if you're going to hate, just come out and say you're going to hate it. Don't pretend like you got the whole run. You don't got to lie here. This is not a place of this is not a house of lies. No, actually, I believe you. How many issues is that X Factor run? Batman 7's off to David Moore. First FOMO book of the night, off to David Moore. Snyder and Capullo's run is just absolutely phenomenal. Army of Darkness versus Reanimator number 1 is $5. Fantastic Four Reckoning War number 1. Alpha. Now, I need to price this out real quick because I'm not sure where that book was at last time. I know that this is a key book, but I don't necessarily remember why. Fantastic Four Reckoning War number 1. Alpha number 1. It's the Pacheco cover. There was something that happened here that's key. This is going to go for $5 though. Okay, Army of Darkness off to Phil. $5 on the Fantastic Four. Giant Size Spider-Man, the 50th. Giant Size 50th. I guess 50th issue ever produced. But Miles Morales fighting Venom. This is going to go for $8 tonight. $8 on this. I have Batman, Death in the Family. This is issue 428. Blank sketch cover. Where Robin lives. This is where Jason Todd survives instead of gets killed by the Joker. Okay. Joe's claim the giant size. This is going to go for $8 as well. Spider-Punk Arms Race number 2. We got a variant cover here that's going to go for $5. Spider-Gwen number 20. That's going to go for $5. And then I have one final FOMO book here. And it is a series that I have really, really enjoyed so far that I highly recommend you guys jump on. This is King number 1. It's a Stormbreakers variant cover. But King the Conqueror is a 5-issue miniseries from Marvel that started in 2021, I want to say. And it's basically about how King goes back in time to mentor himself. And he basically, his younger version, who's the main character of this, it's basically his full circle journey to becoming king. And it's a pretty intense story because he falls in love and King tells him, you're not allowed to love anyone. And he kills his lover. And so this younger King swears vengeance upon his older self. And so he goes through time, bending and changing everything in order to not only rescue his lost love, but to also punish his future self. And in the process, he realizes he cannot escape his own fate. It is so freaking good. There's a lot of nuances to this too. I really enjoyed this. I have it in my personal collection. This is another copy of it. This is a Stormbreakers variant, and it's going to go for $5. I highly recommend this. Highly recommend this. Did I mention I recommend that book? Freaking buy it! Otherwise, you're all a bunch of... Well, what did King ever do to you? Huh? What did King ever do to you? You put an X on all X Factor books? Well, there's more nuance to it, Phil. There's a lot more nuance to it, like I said. All right, I have Hokum and Hex number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $2. Nightwing and Captain Boomerang Jr. number 1 is $1. Astonishing Tales number 6 is $1. And Doctor Who from 2022 is $1. But the interesting thing about King, though, is even though he is forced into becoming himself, the question is, will he continue to be a villain or a hero? Because every king has been one or the other. So that's kind of one thing that, is kind of left open-ended. And based on when you read it, you'll be able to determine your own opinion of what will happen with this version of King. We did really well with FOMO books today. I got 5 left. And each of these books, we're doing the Fantastic Four Reckoning War at 5. The Batman Robin Lives at 5. Spider-Gwen 5. Spider-Punk Arms Race is 5. And King is 5. So all these books are 5. That's 25 for all the FOMO books, the remaining FOMO books. Give you guys a second to make any final claims before I move on. Actually, we'll start here. Justice League number 12, number 31, 32, 36. That's all going to go for $4. $4 right now. House of Gold and Bones number 404 is $1. Force Works 2020 number 2 is $1. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 58 is $1. Basket Full of Heads number 6 is $1. Ether number 3 is $1. Female Furies number 3, $1. Batman's Grave number 2 is $1. Spider-Gwen number 10 is $1. Fantastic Four Negative Zone number 1 is $1. Uncanny Avengers number 3 is $1. The Dollhouse Family number 6 is $1. Crazy number 1 is $1. Iron Man number 4 is $1. Okay, baskets off to Joe. And Grave. Which one's the grave? Batman's grave. Crazy. Off to Phil. Hang on, Phil. I'll give you a total in a second. It's 12. You're at 21 so far, sir. Joe Hardy. Okay. This Iron Man run was fantastic, by the way. Roberto put me onto this, and I hunted down the entire run. This is where Iron Man teams up with Hellcat and starts doing like street level stuff, which takes him on a pretty crazy adventure where he is fighting with Korvac, and some really cool stuff happens. It's a 25-issue run. I really, really enjoyed this. And the same writer, this is writing a Doom series that I'm reading right now, which is just amazing. I love it. New Mutants #2 is $1. Star Trek Discovery #4, cover B, is $1. Scout's Honor #2 is $1. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #2 is $1. Black Panther #40, it's a Secret Invasion tie-in. Okay, Canny Avengers. Lorena's on an Avengers kick tonight. Demon Wars #1 is $1. Gray and the Future Force #10 is $1. Star Trek #10, cover A, is $1. I have Ultimate Spider-Man #3, #4. That's going to go for just $2. $2 on this. RoboCop #9, #10, and #11 and #12. This is going to go for just $4. $4 on the RoboCops. Okay, Ultimate Spider-Mans are off to Arena. Lois Lane, DC Showcase 95 is $1. Captain Marvel #7 and #10, that is $2. And then I have Infinite Frontier #1. We got a variant cover. #2, #3. That's going to go for just $3 for the first 3 parts of a 6-issue series. Once again, I'm going to run through our FOMO books. We have Spider-Gwen #20 going for $5. Spider-Punk Arms Race #2. We got a variant cover here that's going to go for $5. Kang #1, $5. Fantastic Four Reckoning War Alpha #1 is going to go for $5. And then we have Batman Robin Lives. This is going to go for $8 for the sketch variant. You can have your favorite artist do a sketch on that. Okay, so we got another double rack here. And here's the deal. If you want the double rack, it is going to go for $25. $25 for the double rack. And if you guys want to make any claims on here, this is your chance to do it, because I'm about to take all this stuff down and build out one last double rack. So I'll give you guys until 23. Give you 2 minutes to decide here. Two minutes to decide if you want that double rack. $25 on that double rack. Okay, one more minute here, and I'm going to take the entire double rack down. We're going to start another one full of dollar comics. Yeah, 23. Okay, 23. All right, I'm going to take everything down. Taking it all down. All right, let's keep working here. Back to dollar books. I have Batman Eternal number 44 and 45 going for just $2. I have Walt Disney Comics and Stories number 555 going for $1. I have The Sandman Distant Mirrors number 29, number 30, number 31, and number 32. I'm going to do them all for just $4. Disney's off to Phil. Falcon and Winter Soldier number 2 is $1. Tarzan of the Apes number 257 is $1. Ultimatum number 5 is $1. Cave Woman Pangean Sea number 3 and number 9. That's going to go for $2. There's some sexy looking covers. Purgatory issue 5 is $1. Vengeance of Vampirella number 5 and number 6. That's going to go for $2 for those two. Animal Man number 46 and number 47, that is $2. Cableman's off to Heath. The Question Annual number 1 is $1. John Carter, Warlord of Mars number 15, number 19, number 28, and the number 3 Annual is going to go for $4. $4 on this. Okay, Vampirella is off to Heath. Action Comics 1015 is $1. Hawkman Convergence number 1 is $1. Punisher 57 is $1. Justice League Odyssey number 1 is $1. Batman Day number 1 is $1. Purgatory. Gotcha. Uncanny X-Men 403 is $1. Iron Man 258.2 is $1. Odyssey. And Hawkman. Red Sonja number 5. And number 6 and number 11. That's going to go for $3. $3 on these. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes number. What number is this? It's a Whitman Comics special. It's going to go for $1. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. Not exactly sure which number that is. Superman, the Man of Steel 94 is $1. World Without End, book 2 of 6 is $1. Okay. That Sony gets clean. Superman up here. Korak, Son of Tarzan, number 50 is $1. Batman 439, $1. Teen Titans, The Lost Annual, number 1 is $1. Shadow the Bat, number 28 is $1. X-Force Flashback number 1 is $1. Okay, Superboy. Phil. X-Force. Oh, He's taken away the hatred. Teen Titans off to Phil. Gotcha, Phil. Oh, X Factor. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. X Factor, X Force. Who cares? Who cares? What's the difference? Superman, Batman, number 16, number 29, number 31, number 53. I'm going to do all of these for just $4. $4. All right, I got you, dude. Tarzan. We got more Tarzan. Tarzan 26 and 28. Phil, have a good night, dude. Thanks for shopping with me tonight. And the number 3 annual, that's going to go for $3. Wolverine Origins number 12 and number 14, that's going to go for $2. More Wolverine Origins. We got number 15 here going for $1. Got some Green Lantern here for you guys. Green Lantern number 33 and number 34, 35, and 37. That's going to go for $4. And then I have the Sandman Season of Mist number 7. This is number 28 going for $1. Put that up here. So the Sandman set now is $5 as opposed to $4. Everybody wants Sandman books. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about the Vertigo stuff lately. Been getting a lot of inquiries about that. Okay, give me just 1 second here. Robo Hunter number 3 is $1. Wonder Woman Evolution number 5 of 8 is $1. Uncanny X-Men 180 is $1. Avengers West Coast number 101 is $1. X-Men number 10 is $1. Warlord, the Warlord number 1 is $1. I have Doctor Who number 2, number 3, number 6, number 9, and number 12. We have more Doctor Who's for anybody who's interested, and it's going to go for just $5. I have The Shadow, number 17, and number 18 going for $2. I have some Web of Spider-Man books. I have Web of Spider-Man number 3 and number 4. I really love this cover. Number 6, number 7, number 12, number 13, and number 16, all going for $1 a pop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7 on all these. Steelworks number 6 is $1. Poison Ivy number 2 is $1. Civil War 2, The Fallen number 1 is $1. Gold Goblin number 1 is $1. Web of Spider-Mans are off to Nash. It's 2, 2, 4, 6. Sensational Wonder Woman number 2 and number 4. It's going to go for $2. Okay. Maybe number 2 up to Heath. Heath, I have another Poison Ivy issue. Let me dig it up real quick. See if you want it. It was a number 6, I believe, in that same series. Just 1 second here. I'm not sure if anybody claimed it. Just checking to see if I can find that book real quick for you. Chris Nash, I found another Web of Spider-Man for you too. Just 1 second, guys. There we go. Found it. Chris, I have Web of Spider-Man 19. Okay, we're throwing it in. Awesome. I know, you're crazy. You're crazy, man. So Heath, I also have Poison, and that's the idea, right? We did dollar books, so yeah, you got a whole bunch of them. I want to clear out as much of this stuff as we can, and we've done a really great job tonight. So you guys have definitely given me some buying power this weekend. So Poison Ivy number 6, Keith, let me know if you want to throw that in too. You got number 2. This is number 6 of that same run. Or if you have it already, just let me know and I'll put it back on the rack. All right, awesome. Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 9, number 12, number 13. That's going to go for $3. Mighty Thor, 452, 455. That's going to go for $2. Suicide Squad, number 8 is $1. Number 11 is $1. That's $2 on both. Draculina, number 1 is $1. Excalibur, number 21, number 22, number 23, number 24, and number 25. I will do them all for $5. $5. Okay. Draculina and Suicide Squad. Arena. 2. Yeah, I want to come back with some cool stuff for you guys when I go to this con. That's the idea. Okay. All right. Excalibur 124 and 125. Sorry. You need 24 and 25. Not 124 and 25. 24 and 25. Correct? Let me just make sure we're good on that. Planet of the Apes number 2. This is a variant cover going for $1. I got Marvel Comics Presents number 42. Number 50, number 59, number 93, number 101. That's a cool Sam Keith cover. Number 108, number 110, number 111, number 127. I'm going to do them all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 comics for $9. Okay. All right. So you didn't need those. No worries. The Apes. Blaze number 2 and number 3. I believe it's a 4-part series. You got half your run here for $2. Batman the Dark Knight number 5. Got 2 copies of it going for $1. You guys don't got to fight over this. Star Trek Resurgence, number 3. Star Trek Discovery, Adventures in the 32nd Century, number 2 is $1. Captain Canuck, number 7 is $1. Fantastic Four, number 1, we got a variant cover. Marvel Snapshots, going for $1. Oh, man. I'm sorry. We'll find it for you, Heath. If I come across them, I'll grab them. Okay, these 2 are for Joe Hardy for the Blaze books. The Captain America books here. The Royals Masters of War. Number 3 of 6 is going for $1. Nth Man, the Ultimate Ninja, number 1, number 2. And number 3, That's going to go for just $3 right now. $3. I have an interesting story about these books. Not necessarily these copies here, but just this series in general. I was over at San Diego Comic-Con one year, and the retailer that I sublet space from was like, you know what you could do? You could let people know that you will give them a free comic if they hear your pitch. And I was like, seriously? And he's like, yeah. And he hands me a bunch of these Nth Man books, and he goes, you know, just tell people, you know, you'll do it. So I said, all right. And I was kind of awkward. It was weird, but I was trying to get the, you know, I just couldn't get past this concept. For some reason, I had like a mental block. When you're in San Diego Comic-Con, it's like you have to be so mentally fortified for that show because everybody is there to announce something, and you got to find a way to stand out in your own right. So it's like it's a very it can be a very mentally constricting show. At least that's what I'm, you know, telling myself, so that I don't come off as being stupid, because it was kind of stupid. I should have just been like, hey, hear my pitch and I'll give you a free comic. There you go. But anyway, it was like, all right, screw it. You don't want to do this? Here, throw those comics out in the garbage over there. I'm like, why would I throw them out in the garbage? And he goes, if you put them on top of the garbage can, I guarantee you by the time you walk back, those books will be gone. So I took those books, I put them on top of the container, because he has like 1,000 of these. He doesn't care about this. So I put it up there and I started walking back. As I was walking back, I turned over my shoulder. Those books were already gone. It's really crazy. People consume comics, especially free comics. The Seance Room, number 4. This is by my man Ben Goldsmith. This is going to go for $1 for issue 4. And it's these are all standalone stories. It's kind of like Twilight Zone. It's really cool, nuanced horror. It's going to go for $1. And finally, I have Day of Vengeance, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 6. If you grab them all, it is going to be just $4 for this entire run over here. And that is our last double rack for the night. So $25 on that double rack. You know the deal. Let's count how many books we have here. Six. 51, 253, 455, 60, 61, 62, 63, 5, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 80, 81, 82. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So I have 92 comics at $25. That means you are spending 27 cents a book. Oh, man, totally. I remember American Ninja. All those movies were great. There was like 10 of them. So $25 for that double rack. And while you guys think about that, it is time for us to go over the bottom row one more time. And I'm going to do something absolutely crazy right now. I'm going to lower the price even more on these books so that we can move them. Some of them. Some of them I'll still keep at the price where we're at. And so this will be my last show of the week, but I'll be back on the air next week. Not sure when, but we'll definitely do 3 shows next week. I'm just not sure when we'll do it. I might just change out my Monday show for a Thursday night show. So we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. That'll probably be what I'll end up doing. Okay, so I have... Let's do the runs that I have first. I have Spectacular Spider-Man 194, 195, and 196. This is the Death of Vermin. If you grab this entire run here, it is just $5. This is a steal for this run. $5 and it's yours. I have Justice League Convergence number 1 and number 2. That's also going to go for just $5 for the pair. And then I have God is Dead from Avatar Press, the first 4 issues of God is Dead, number 1 through 4. This is going to go for just $10. I'm trying to move these for a while. So I'll tell you what, I'll actually do these at $8. $8 for these God is Dead, for the God is Dead. Give you guys a moment to think about that. Well, I show off our FOMO books one more time. I have Spider-Gwen number 20 going for $5. Spider-Punk Arms Race number 2 is $5. Kang the Conqueror number 1. Stormbreakers variant cover going for $5. Fantastic Four Reckoning War Alpha number 1 is $5. And Batman 428, we got a variant sketch cover here for the Robin Lives version. That's going to go for $8. Those were the FOMO books for today. You guys have any questions about anything we got up on the rack? Just let me know. I'll be doing invoicing tomorrow. So tomorrow is when I'll take care of invoicing. I'm actually trying to find, that's interesting. I might start to hunt that down too. I'm looking for their RoboCop series. So they had like a 9-issue run of RoboCop. I actually have it here. I'm going to start it tonight. I've read this issue before, but it's been a while. But it's Frank Miller, and apparently it comes with a certificate. This platinum foil edition is one of only 2,200 copies printed. So this is just for me. I'm not selling this, but I'm looking for issues 5 through 9 of that. I'll be on the hunt for those Texas Chainsaw Massacre books for myself now too. Avatar Press did some really great horror shit, man. Like they brought us Crossed. Crossed is fantastic. I absolutely love Crossed. By the way, let me know if you guys are interested. I have a bunch of Nintendo Switch and some PS5 and PS4 games and some other legacy video games that I need to sell. And I was thinking about bringing them on here. So I'm thinking next week at some point I'll do like some video games on the show. Let me know if you guys are interested. I also have more of those comic tags from Scout Comics, and I'm going to do them for like super cheap. So thinking that's something we could do for next week to make things interesting and fun for you guys. If there's something else you guys have any like requests for, just let me know and I'll try and put something together for you. And thank you all for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. You never know what the turnout's going to be like, and I always appreciate you guys showing up. Had a good week. This was a good week. Had some very good shows. We're going to go over the bottom row of stuff in just a second here, guys. All right. Now we're going to go over the bottom row of stuff. Do I have any PS3 games? I might have some. Put some feathers in a box this week to make it lighter. You're also interested in video games? Awesome. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of Switch games, Chris, that'll be great for the kids. So I got a whole bunch for Alan, and he just hasn't been playing them. And I'm like, why are we storing this? Like, let's sell through this stuff. So as far as PS3 games go, I don't really have any PS3 games here. I might have some at the warehouse. I'm not really sure what else I want to like bust out right now, but I'll try and get some stuff together. What's my YouTube channel name? It is, I will tell you right now. Kick It with Onrie. At Kick It with Onrie. I'm going to give you my YouTube channel thing here. And if you subscribe to it, you'll be our 700th subscriber. So we're at 700. I think one of my goals for 2025 is going to be to finally hit the 300 mark on, or sorry, the 1,000 mark on YouTube. Oh, it's all right. Don't worry. If you subscribe, you'll be our 700th subscriber. That'll mean the world to me. All right, let's go over the bottom row stuff, okay? I'm going to start really heavily discounting this stuff now. I have Amazing Spider-Man 403 now going for just $3. Superman 82 is now $3. Black Panther number 25, Legacy number 197 is now $2. Fantastic Four number 1 is now $3. Batman Detective Comics 1000 is now $6. Spider-Boy number 1, I had this at 15. We'll do this at 10 now. Radiant Black number 1, I'm going to stick at $12 with this. Predator versus Black Panther number 1, we'll do this at 8. Silk number 3, we'll do this for $3. Nightwing number 115, I'm going to stick with $5 on this. Absolute Wonder Woman number 1, I'm going to stick with 15 on this. What Works versus Vampirella number 1, I'm going to do this at $3. Venom number 1 is going to go for $8. Ultimates number 4 is going to go for $8. If you guys have any questions on any of these books, let me know. PJ, are you my 700th subscriber? Why does it say I'm like at 699? It's weird. I'm always kind of like stuck there. All right, Wet Works. Wamp. Heath called it. It's off to Heath. All right. Anything else that I just showed off? Got a couple minutes left before we end our show here. Oh, we're about to spin the wheel. Let's see who wheel spins for. 1, 2, 3, 20. 20. Joe Hardy, you're at $23. You're $2 away from a spin. Let me know if you want to add anything. 3 plus 5, 8, 13, 13. 10, 2, 3, 10, 17, 20, 26. Heath, you're at 26. He wants to talk to a manager. Okay, so I owe a spin for Phil and Heath. And I think it's that time. We're gonna do this. What's up, Peter? Okay, it is time. Yes, it does. James, how you doing, man? You came just at the end of the show. Seance room number 4 is going to go for $1. Let me know if you want to take it. All right, it is time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark, so let's do it.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
Okay, Doctor Who's. I have Doctor Who number 2, number 3, number 6, number 9, and number 12. I have some more issues of it, but they're all going for $1. This is just 5 for this set, and then the seance room, that would be $6. Let me know if you want to add it. And I'm gonna, in the meantime, spin for Phil. Clockwise spin. He gets a free DC. I'm going to hook him up with, let's see here. Free DC. I'm going to hook him up with Shadow the Bat, number 28. That goes off to Phil. And then Heath, you get a spin as well. Heath also gets a free DC book. I am going to hook you up with, let's see here, Steelworks number 6. That's off to Heath. You're taking them all. All right, awesome. James, I got some more Doctor Who here for you. And some other books I'd like to go through with you real quick, if you don't mind, since you're here at the last minute. I don't mind going over a little bit. We're at the end of the show, but I can stay on a little bit later. I do not mind. Trying to find those Doctor Who's, because I know I had some more of them. I'd like a few more. Where are they? There we go. I have Doctor Who number 8 as well going for $1. Let me know if you want to take that. All right, cool. More books, more books. All right, so that's 2, 4, 6, and 7. So James, we have some FOMO books here. I'm going to go over the lower rack books and these books again for you. Something else I thought you might like. So 7, 2, 4, 6, yeah. All right. I have some Sandman books here. Essential Vertigo. We have issues 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32 going for $5. No Dr. Fate yet. I'm still on the hunt for that. I did have some Hawkman, though. I got a whole bunch of Hawkman books yesterday for my experience show. Let me see, was there anything else that I thought might pop out to you? I have some Animal Man books here. I have Animal Man number 46 and 47. These are all dollar books. And then let's see, what else did I have here that might pop out to you? There's the Question Annual. Let me just dig through the collection real quick. See if I come across anything. So I do shows on the Experience once a week, but then I also do shows on my own channel as well. And I do those shows twice a week on my channel, and then once a week on the Experience. I know you were looking for some DC Comics Presents, but I have this Nightwing and Captain Boomerang Jr. that's going to go for $1. This is also $1. Okay. Okay, you want the Hawkman books? That's from Palmioti's run. I'll add that to your bundle. Okay, so you want to take the Animal Man. Okay. He's taking the Question Annual. Yes, PJ, that's a bunch of, I have a bunch of Tarzan books here. Let me show you what I got. Let me know if you're interested. They're not in the best shape, but they're all going for $1, so who cares? Tarzan 26, 28, the number 3 annual. This is from the Marvel run, and then I have number 257 from DC and Korak Son of Tarzan number 50. If you want all of them, PJ, it is just $5 on this. Okay, you want the DC Comics Presents? You wanted this? Gotcha. Yeah, why not, dude? It's all dollar books, right? And then I also had Midnighter and Apollo number 6 going for $1. And then we also have so the Sandman books, we're passing on those, right? I mean, I could put those back. These up here. I know you were looking for like Hellblazer and things like that, so I'll be on the hunt for that. I got a few requests for it. So I'll pull those Hawkman books. Those were going for $2 a pop. I just picked them up yesterday at North Shore Comics. I think there was like 5 issues. I'll pull them. I'll take a picture of them and give you a final price on it, just so we're all clear. And then Heath, the John Carters I have are up here. I have issue 15, 19, 28, and the number 3 annual going for just $4. Let me know if you want to take those, Heath. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, no worries, dude. Okay, I'm going to go over the bottom row stuff that I had from earlier again for you, James. And you came at the right time because I've heavily discounted these books. Chris, no, this is it. That's everything. I just went through 2 short boxes of dollar books. So that's everything. That is everything. Okay, so you're going to take the John Carters. You're just not taking number 15. Got it. Okay. No problem, brother. Okay. Put these back. PJ, just let me know what you want to do on the other stuff. Okay, James, I'm going to show you some of let me show you our FOMO books real quick. And then I'll show you our lower rack books that I had earlier this evening. I have Amazing Spider-Man 403 going for $3. Superman 82 is $3. Black Panther 197 is $2. Fantastic Four number 1 is what did I say? $3 on this. Detective Comics 1000 is going to go for $6. Spider Boy number 1 is going to go for $8. Radiant Black number 1 is going to go for $12. Predator versus Black Panther number 1. I will do this for $10. Silk number 3 is going to go for $3. Nightwing number 115 is $5. Absolute Wonder Woman number 1 is $15. Venom number 1 is $8. And Ultimates number 4 is going to go for $8 as well. So ASM is off to James. Superman is off to Joe. Joe Hardy. Not sure if I showed you all the FOMO books. I'm going to show you the FOMO books real quick. I have Batman number 428. We got a variant sketch cover. This is the version where Robin lives. This is going to go for $8. Spider-Gwen number 20 is going to go for $5. Spider-Punk Arms Race. We got a variant edition of issue 2. This is going to go for $5. King number 1 is going to go for $5. And Fantastic Four Reckoning War Alpha number 1 is going to go for $5. Chris, 50-cent books. I'll tell you what. I'm probably not going to do it tonight because it's I still have to pack and get ready for this convention. But I will do a 50-cent show. That sounds like a great idea. So I'll put together stuff. We'll do I'll tell you what, my last show of 2024, I will do 50-cent books for you guys. How does that sound? 50-cent books on the last show of the year. That is my promise to you guys. All right, guys, have a good night. James, I'll be in touch with you regarding those Hawkman books. And you guys all have a wonderful evening. Take care. I love you. I'll see you next week.